All right, Fredericka, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into this business we call the beauty industry. Give us a little bit.
My name is Fredericka Taylor. I'm 54. Um, I'm married. I have one daughter. She's in the industry. I graduated from high school. Didn't really have a plan. Um, then went from job to job,
Yeah.
and it just wasn't it. So my father told me, you got to find something to do. You got to go to school. You got to do something.
Yeah.
So I just looked in the telephone book and there was hair school. And I said, well, I'm going to hair school. Um,
So you
I
just gonna
love
look at
it.
the telephone book and you gonna find you something to do.
Yeah.
You wasn't doing hair before you looked in the telephone book.
I love to style my hair,
Yeah.
you know, and I said, well, I'm going to hair school. And I
Awesome.
signed up. Um, from there, completed, went in the shop, started doing hair. I was kind of lazy, must admit, was kind of lazy at first when I got in
Okay.
the salon. And I was blessed to be surrounded around seasoned stylists.
Yeah.
And one of my friends, we finished school like a couple of months apart, and we were in the same salon. And she would call me. She was like, "You got to get up out of the bed. You got. That's the only way you can build a clientele. You got to get up out of the bed. You got to come to
Yeah.
work. You can't lay in the bed and build a clientele."
Can't do it.
So, um, I I started getting up, coming to work. Um, Being introduced to different products. The first product line that I used professional was Dudley.
Okay.
And blessed with a good salesman, Marion Lennon. Um, he said, I'm going to push you because you can do this. I'm going to push you. Bought my first line of professional products.
Yeah.
Um, Started using them, started building clientele. Um, After that, we moved. I moved with my friend in her salon, and my clientele kept growing and kept growing. And I say after about maybe about 4 years, then I ventured out and I got my own salon. Was inspired by a family member. Um, his name is Deacon Robert Burgess. He inspired me. He said you need to come out from where you at because you're being you there's jealousy around you and you need to come out. You need to get it's time for you to get your own.
Wow.
God said it's time for you to get your own salon. So I talked to my father and it went from there. I own my salon for 27 years. 25,
Wow.
27 years. Um, so right now I'm a booth renter. Um, Had some hiccups, but right now I'm a booth renter.
Sure.
I had to get adjusted. Um, Had to get adjusted, readjusted. But I'm smooth sailing,
Yeah.
clientele. I love educating myself. Always believed in educating myself to be able to stay afloat, to be able to offer my niche is cut and color. I
Okay.
love doing cut and color.
Right.
Um, that's my niche.
Yeah.
Um, you know, got connected with great stylists, Micheline.
Yeah.
Worked behind the scene with Micheline, D Clay. So they are an inspiration to the industry.
Yes.
You know, um, it is. I'll tell anybody it's a great industry to go in. You just got to be around people um that has the same mindset as you.
I got you.
Yeah, you got to be around the same mindset of people. And you got to love what you do in order to love to show your clients love. Have love for the hair, concern, because you're going to hear their life story. You're going to know when everybody's birthday coming up. You
Yeah.
you got to be open-hearted. You got to be open-hearted. Don't let nobody take advantage of you.
Right.
Because it can happen. But this is an industry that I love, and I just don't know what else I'll do.
I want to know. I got a question.
Yeah.
When can I ask you a question? Because you gonna do the whole interview, and you going through all my questions. I ain't even asked all these questions I got for you. Let me know when I can ask a question.
You can ask the question.
All right, here we go. So I just asked you to tell us a little bit about yourself, and you didn't went into everything. All right, let's talk about our first segment, which is legacy and foundation, which we go back to April 1st, 1995. And what was you going through when you went through the idea of F&D officially opening its doors? Now, F&D stands for what?
Father and daughter.
Father and Daughter Salon is open
Yes.
on April 1st, 1995. Now, take us back there quickly.
It was wow. I have my own salon. I'm gonna be renting out booths to someone, to other stylists. I have to. You know, I knew I had to grind.
Yeah.
I had to set an example. If they needed someone to uplift them, I had to be that person.
Right.
Being a booth renter, we are contracted, but still, as the owner of salon, you have to set an example.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, nobody's perfect, but you got to set an example.
So it's April 1st, 1995. You in the building with your first salon. And this is after, you had said some things where you had got your license, and it takes a little hard work, not a little, but it takes a focus to go through the school, to learn the criteria, to learn the information, to pass. You got your
Yes.
license, and then you say, I'm gonna take a break and just start sleeping and laying in the bed until somebody call you and say, you can't lay in the bed if you want clientele. I
That's
want
right.
to know how you had that focus to go to school, pass, and do all that. But then now that you are officially a hair artist, you want to shut the brakes on.
Because you thinking that you just gonna have a bum rush of clients just gonna come and want to set up an appointment, but it's not gonna work like that. You got to work to get your name out there.
Yeah.
You gotta, you gotta business pass out business card. Back then it was business cards.
Yeah.
You had to pass those business cards out. And I just thought that it was just gonna be easy, but I had to put my foot on the ground. I had to put my foot on the ground.
Yeah.
I had to run.
Yeah, you had to put some boots on the ground. Now you
Yes.
talked about D. Burgess and the support that he said that you need to get away from these folks, these haters, and you need to go on and separate yourself and get your own thing going. How important was that?
It was that was very important. Sometimes other people see things that you don't see. It may not be everybody around you, but sometimes when you're in a salon, you don't see everything.
Yeah, of course.
And when a person questioned, he was asking me questions, And he said, I think you need to venture off. You know, he said, I think you need to venture off. And I took it and I went.
That's good stuff. Tell us a little bit about this father and daughter meaning. Like, how did you come with that name?
Well,
Are you a daddy's
actually,
girl? You a daddy's girl? Oh.
Yes, I'm the only girl, only child. No brothers and sisters. He, you know, he was very excited doing it.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't have the funds. He had the funds, so that's where that came from. And
Right.
he was like, "Do you have a name for the salon?" He don't do hair. He didn't do hair. He wasn't a barber or anything like that.
Right.
And I said, "Well, no." He said, "Well, all this time I'm working and putting it together, you didn't think of a name?" So I started thinking of names, and so he said, "Well, how about father and daughter?" I said, "Well, that's fine." I said, "Because you did. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have, been able to, get my salon right, as early as I did. 4 years after I graduated from beauty school."
That's awesome.
So that's where the name came from.
And we'll be right back after this.
Don't mess this.
It's a cultural divide. I'm gonna get it on the floor. 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music. Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like Bust that on a beat, bro, deep out in rap. He a freak though, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe. Let them boys to the cross, they walk around like tees. What's up with these Draconio? Trying to see Compton. In the street can hate me, bump them all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Been a crash on his body, I'm John Stockton. What?
I will never dread hair wash days after learning this. Meet Tahiri Kids, the game changer in kids' hair care. Introducing Tahiri Kids Hair Care System, where gentle, natural ingredients meet proven results. Say goodbye to tangles, dryness, and those pesky tears during bath time. Our formulas are free from harsh chemicals, parabens, and sulfates, making them perfect for delicate scalps and every hair type. Watch as our claymation friends show you how easy and fun hair care can be. From our detangling shampoo to our nourishing conditioner, Tahiri Kids transforms hair care into a playful adventure. Parents, this is more than just hair care. It's a bonding moment that leaves their hair healthy, shiny, and strong. Plus, with our eco-friendly packaging, you're doing good for the earth too. Tahiri Kids, naturally beautiful hair, naturally happy kids. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. Click the link in our bio to learn more. Don't miss out. Join the Tahiri Kids family today.
All right, we back, and here is our second segment. I want to talk about the craft. I want to talk about the care and the commitment of F&D Father and Daughter Salon, which your dad said, I've been working on this thing all this time, and you ain't got no name. I got to name it too, Jesus. And he said, yes, Daddy, whatever you want, Dad, you can make it happen. So it's father and daughter. And the question is, what are the services that you offer in father and daughter? What you told us earlier that you are a color girl.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What's going on over there at Father and Daughter Salon?
My niche is cut and color. I offer natural services as well, but I'd rather cut and color all day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do any weaving or anything like that. Maybe add a couple of tracks. That's about it. But if you talk about cut and color, then I'm gonna light up, because that's where my heart is at. That's where my heart is at.
Where you learn to cut it?
Healthiness of the hair.
Where you learn to cut it?
I learned when I entered beauty school, and as a freshman, you can't go on the floor. You're not allowed on the floor. And all I told him all I want to do is learn how to cut because I was gonna be a cut. I'm gonna be this famous haircutter. I'm gonna be traveling and offering classes. I said that's what I want to do. So
Yeah.
my instructor taught me, and
Okay.
after that, that's when I got connected with Dudley, taking classes under Micheline, her hair cutting classes, her and Patrick Bradley. That's the root. That's my root right there.
That's your route. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Ollie Benson, she's no longer on earth. She's deceased. But Ollie Benson, John Hutchison,
Okay.
that Barry Fletcher.
Barry Fletcher. I know that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got that old school in you. Yep.
Old school in me.
I'm gonna go to this next segment. We talking about faith, excellence, and atmosphere. Let's talk about your faith right now. How does your faith play a role in how you run your business?
My faith is strong. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you get weary. You get weary. You be weary, and I was brought up old school. So, when I get in like a little down moment, a hymn will come to me. A hymn, or either a scripture will come to me. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So that's my favorite scripture.
Hold on 1 second. Let me turn this music down. Hold on. Let me hear a hymn. Give me a hymn.
Oh my! No, you didn't.
I want to hear you sing a hymn, girl, because my grandmama used to sing when the hymn come in her, she go. So it wasn't hymn, but it was hum. A hymn hum.
You hum, yeah. So
let me hear yours. You got one. I know that's old school in there. Let me hear it.
Oh my gosh, Chris. I need thee, oh, I need thee every hour. I need thee, oh, bless me now, my Savior. I come to thee.
I'll throw this folk. You done brought the Baptist out of me.
I done brought.
Hey, that right there, that's it. I know
Yes.
I'm playing with it because I'm a church boy, and that
Yes.
I grew up in church, so I feel like I have a right to that. But I know the power of singing that song right there. That one right there.
Yes.
And we do need them. We need them every hour we need them.
Yes.
So as we continue to move in your faith and how that plays into your business, what do you think sets F&D experience apart from the other salons in your area? Is it the faith piece? Because that F could also stand for faith.
You're right. Faith. D stand for drive.
And dedication.
Dedication. Dedication. Yes.
Discipleship.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Those are some of the qualities that set you apart from the other salons in the area.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I would say yes.
What about when it comes to customer service? What's your stickler on that?
I believe in it. I don't mind being corrected by my clients if they think I did something wrong, or if I did something wrong, I'll call my clients and I'll apologize. Before they leave, I'll apologize if I think I didn't do something right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
where is let's talk about where that is over there. Where you at? You located where? You in
I mean Sumter,
okay.
South Carolina.
And that's 556 South Pike, West Sumter. Is that a suite? Or what is that?
Yes, I'm no longer there, at that location, but yes, that where I was.
Okay. This
Yeah.
was okay. So this is not the location you should be at. What's the right location I should put you at?
You can put me at 1165 North Ginyard.
Okay.
North Ginyard Drive. Yeah.
And how do you onboard new clients and that kind of thing?
I do online booking. If they message me in Messenger or someone give them my number, they text me, I respond back.
Okay.
So I'm open to all media, social media.
Let me ask you, is that number that we had up there, is that correct number for you?
Yes, 803-458-4191.
All right, so that's how y'all can reach her and get in touch with Miss Fredericka over there at Father and Daughter Professional Beauty Salon. We are talking about excellence in atmosphere as she creates that faith behind the chair and that excellence in service and the atmosphere. Y'all just heard her worship, and that voice was already changing atmospheres. And I almost threw my phone at the computer screen. I had to stand up for a little bit to wait for it to get up off of me just a little bit. Let's talk about this real quick. What do you think? We already had that one. What do you think this year's MPulse Summit Restore will do for the climate and the industry this year, prophetically, in your mind?
Restore what we lost, but some things we want. I don't think those doors will be open, but anything that if we lost our drive for doing hair, as a stylist, it's going to be restored. It's going to be restored because MPulse is set up spiritually. You leave, you come there learning, you come in there learning, but you're going to receive a word. That's it. A word. It can be one word. It can be a song. It can be the worship that's going to prick your heart. And it's going to give you that drive ready to go back to your salon or your salon suite, or if you're a booth runner, it's going to give you that drive to go back ready, create your new brand. It's going to restore what you lost for the industry.
Now, this year we've been going around from city to city with the Restore group tour.
Yes.
And I saw you come out to one of them. And that was the one in Charlotte.
Right? And Atlanta.
And then you pulled up on us in Atlanta.
Yes.
I need to know, why did you come to both of them? Like, you didn't get enough in Charlotte?
It was good. It was just good.
So it was so good. You said, you know what? I'm going to spend this money and come on up to Atlanta with y'all and hear the same folks. Chris, I done heard you talk and I done heard Artevius talk. I'm already a signature VIP. I already signed up in Charlotte. I'm already down. But you know what? I want to come to Atlanta. I'm going to follow y'all to Atlanta. I'm just trying to understand.
Yes, it was just the information. It's just filling in the blanks. It's just opening things back up. We were shut down from COVID, and this is like reopening, restoring.
Yeah.
Getting everybody back in the mindset we can come back when you come together, a gathering, and you come together, it's the difference.
Yeah.
It's the difference.
The difference at this regroup tour that we did in Charlotte for you, right? Because this is not your first time being at MPulse Summit. You've done the very first MPulse Summit was when?
That was what? That was after.
That was what? Before. That's before. That's 2019, right? 2019. Yes. That's the first MPulse Summit in Columbia, South Carolina. This is the first one that Mitch did. And you showed up, and then you came to another one.
Yes.
Now, I need to understand, when you come to these MPulse Summit events, what are the things that you take away from them? And what keeps you coming back?
Wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
Just want more. Because it's something, you getting so much information to help you in different ways. And it's something that it's going to be something new every time. Yeah. So it's going to be something new. You can go back in the same class, and you're going to hear something that you didn't hear the first time.
Yeah. I was just, because when you came to the Restore group, the regroup tour in Charlotte, we opened up different, didn't we?
Yes.
Did that take you by surprise?
No.
You already knew we was gonna come in with that kind of wow. Okay, because you've been a part of the brand. You've seen us. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So let me ask you a question. That the way we interact and the way we bring the word and the way we bring his presence, that don't weird you out as a stylist. No. You don't say that's too much. They doing too much.
No, because you don't know where a person's mindset is at. And doing worship, it wasn't long. It was just enough to do a shift. It was just enough.
Wow.
To do a shift.
That's powerful.
Yes.
That's powerful.
And you just never, people as a whole is going through a lot. So you never know where a person's mind is at.
Yeah. Absolutely. Chucks. Oops. All right. We'll be right back. Stay with me.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Lord have mercy. The whistle got them back. Alive in the building. Yeah. I dance my dance up. You ready? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Yeah. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Where the fans at?
Let's go, Fred. Hey, Fred. Let's go, baby.
It's going down. Trey Tracks, I think we got one.
Yeah. Let me see you walk. Yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking out, but let me see if you can walk.
I just want to, because we are recording. Okay, we're going to do one more. Listen
Yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking out, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you walk. Yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking out, but let me see if you can walk. Yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking out, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you walk. Yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking out, but let me see if you can walk.
Hey, I need to know if you can you walk in Fredericka? Can you walk?
Yeah.
I need to know if you can walk like that. You know, when I pull you up at the Cream and Green Awards, which is one of the events that we have at MPulse Summit Restored.
I will try.
27th through the 29th is going down. Y'all saw the off-site day party event. That was the orange deal.
Yes.
This year we're gonna be doing it in the green. You got your green, Fredericka. You got your green.
I'm looking for me some green.
Get your green and get your boots and get your fan, because we're gonna be teaching y'all how to do the boots on the ground dance, and we're gonna pop them fans. Yeah. I ain't even supposed to have a fan, but I'm gonna find me a fan. I'm gonna do it while y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna be hiding mine. Yeah, we also got the Sunday Pulse. We got the Men on Pause. We got the Cream of Green Awards. That's what you just saw. And also the powerful release. It is a powerful 3-day event. You can't miss it. I know a young lady that's been there every year. Joel 225 says, rebuild, revive, restore. This is why you coming this year for 3 days of educational experience, spiritual, personal, and professional transformation in the building. If you haven't got your tickets, you need to get it. Go to impulsesummit.com or go to stand.store MPulse Summit and find out how you can be a part of this amazing event. Let's finish this interview with you, Fredericka.
Okay.
We're going to start moving into the area of MPulse Summit, right?
Yes.
I want to talk about segment 4, MPulse Summit plus Restore Now conversation. Let's have that conversation. Let's talk about, first of all, how'd you meet Micheline? Let's reminisce about it.
I met Micheline at Dudley. I didn't attend Dudley, but the Dudley shows.
Yeah.
And she had that drive. It was More Money Mitch.
More Money Mitch. Yes.
Yes. And it didn't matter where the salesman had. It didn't matter. I was looking for Micheline. Yes. She was the cut queen.
You bringing here? Where Mitch at? Where is Mitch?
Yes. I had to know she was in the building.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Micheline is one of the key reasons why you are following the MPulse Summit, the Restore this year. You've been to 2 of them. This is going to be your 3rd one.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most for this to be the 3rd one? And this is also our 7th year. We celebrate 7 years. Yeah.
Yes.
So what are you looking for, especially this year?
I want to really kind of focus on rebranding. Um, rebranding. That's my focus.
And
Yes.
you got your boy for that. We're gonna rebrand, we're gonna take care of that. Now,
Yes.
I know
And really being able to not being well being able to really charge what I worth, you know, what I'm worth from the education that I have taken through the years and up until the present time. You know, I need some more on coloring,
okay,
how
okay.
to really charge for your color.
I got you.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
So we've got a number of those type of situations for this event. I mean, there's Corey Paul right there.
Yes,
One
he's
of our
another
colors.
favorite. Yes,
Yeah,
he's one
one
of
of
my
our
favorites.
colors. And then we also
Yes.
have Miss Kia, who is that? Angie Jackson is going to be one of our new educators. And that's what I like about Micheline. She's going to find the new talent. She's going to scout them out.
Yes.
You won't be seeing the same faces all the time. Sometimes
Yes.
you do see the same faces, but that's because they bring so much quality. And
Yes.
one of those individuals is Miss Kai Smith, which is a real big trichologist. And then there go the lovely Sharon Reams.
Yes.
And then we got Brandy Nicole that's going to be joining us this year. So there's so many different facets of the Restore 2025. This year is going to bring a lot of excitement and a lot of education. First time educators.
Yes.
Let me ask you this as well. When you think about this, let's see, what are we talking about? The way that Impulse got to you, the way that Restore sounded to you. Why was it important to become a signature VIP member than just regularly coming as just a regular VIP like you've been doing in the past? Okay, let me break it down some more for him. Let me break it down for him. Okay. I think the first year was $399 or maybe $400 for the ticket.
Yes.
First year.
Yes.
Second year, third year, we probably went up another 100. We always continue to go up in value every year.
Yes.
Last year was $499, $599. This year, our year 7, we are $699, $999.
Yes.
And I'm asking you the question, why did you choose the $999? Because the $699 was already here. You could have came in for that. Or you could have came in for a class pass and just took the classes. Talk to me about the value. Why did you invest?
Because to be honest, I would have been wondering what was going on in the other segments.
The fear of missing out. The fear of missing out.
Yes. Yes. So
because there's a lot of opportunities with the $999 package that you
yes.
got VIP. Yeah, because we're doing some special things. We're really pulling you guys apart, giving you some things after MPulse Summit as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
let me ask you this. Why did this movement feel spiritually aligned to you?
From the bumps and bruises that I had.
Yeah.
Within my within the industry with me, things that has happened with me, transpired in my business.
Right.
And I need this. I honestly need this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Totally get that piece.
Fill me up.
I think it's a lot of people that really need this as well. but they're afraid to come out and say it or come out and share it. They definitely need
testimonies going to help the next person.
Yeah, of course. And that's how we overcome the evil one anyway, by the words of our testimony. What makes MPulse and restoration such a necessary thing this season for you? What's the main thing that this industry needs to see as far as restoration, in your opinion?
Togetherness, that we can come together under one roof.
I like that.
We can come together under one roof. We may not be able to use everything, but you'll be able to get in contact with what you need.
And I think what you also is expressing is you're finding your tribe, finding your family again. Because what has happened, we were already being split when Salon Suites started coming in.
Yes.
And so that whole one family, one concept, chairs in one salon, it started coming in and saying, hey, you can be your own boss. You don't need to be up ahead. And so you start seeing the falling away.
Yeah.
And somebody got to go get their own suite and be their own boss.
Yes.
And so we see us start a division.
Yes.
And then COVID hit.
Yes.
And brought more division.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're getting to the point where, hey, and then, whoa, let me put this in there. Social media drove a real strong wedge. Like, you don't need to talk to nobody no more. You don't need to see nobody no more. You can text them. You can email. You don't have to speak. You don't have to walk and look at nobody in their face. Look down in your phone.
Yeah.
So many restaurants I go in and people are looking down on their phone. It's a whole family. Instead of us eating and talking with each other and looking each other in the face, all of us
on the phone.
Heads down. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yes.
So you said togetherness is what the industry needs, and MPulse Summit is filling that gap. I like that.
Yes.
Do you think that bringing togetherness will also be impactful for restoration? For restoration to happen, we have to come together.
Yes, we have to come together.
You know, there's a scripture that we used when COVID hit, and it said that if my people who are called by my name humble themselves and so he's saying, if y'all would just come together as one and humble yourselves. You got to humble yourself, though. You got to come up your high horse.
Yep.
Then he said, I would hear from heaven, and then I would heal your land.
Yes.
And so this is another call for that. When you just said that, that's exactly what I heard.
Yep. Healing. Yes. Healing.
Yeah. Healing. There's been a lot for a restoration call, a movement, even conversations. What kind of conversations have you been in besides this one about this moment, this movement?
I've been hearing stylists saying burnt out. They burnt out. That's the big word, burnt out.
Yeah, that's the big word. Yeah, that's what I hear a lot as well. And I hear the word, I'm stuck.
Yes.
I'm burnt out and I'm stuck. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
You know, do I go get a job? Do I go do something part-time? Or do I need to are we losing the industry?
Yeah. Or do I have what it takes anymore?
That's a good one. And this is the reason and the purpose why individuals need to come to a gathering like MPulse Summit to be reassured that, hey, you're not alone. And all you needed was just a push. That's all you needed. My grandson is he's about 2-3 years old, and we take him to the park, and he wants to get on the swing. He wants to get on the big boy swing. He don't want to get on that one where you put him down. He want to get on the big boy swing. So I put him on the big boy swing, and I just sit there and let him. And he's like, "Push, Papa, push." So there's only so much he can do with his little legs and get the kind of movement he wants. But when he really want to go far or up in the air, he say, "Push, Papa." Push. And so that's what we asking the Father to do with our industry is push, Father.
Push, yes.
When we get to MPulse Summit, when we get to Charlotte, North Carolina, September 27th through the 29th, we're going to be asking the Father to push.
Push, yes.
So that we can get some greater heights. Let me ask you this. What do you believe God is doing right now through Michelin, through MPulse Summit? What are some things that you see he is doing and shifting and moving? Just in your personal testimony.
Faith and believing.
Okay.
Having that faith, believing.
Yeah.
Faith without work is dead.
Absolutely.
So, from a spiritual aspect, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. You can have the faith, but if you don't believe, it ain't gonna work.
Well, you know what? Faith needs the batteries of belief.
Yes.
You can have faith, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing. You're going to have faith either in fear or you're going to have faith in God.
Yeah.
But you're going to have something.
Yep.
And like we had talked, I had a client, somebody on the podcast earlier said, it's so easy to doubt. It's the easiest thing. You do that without even having to work at it. You can just, it's easy to say, well, that ain't going to work out.
Yep. Very easy. That'll come quick.
It takes energy and it takes discipline and it takes a renewing to think on whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good report. If it wasn't so, it wouldn't be told to us to do it.
Exactly.
If it didn't have some work.
Yep.
It's so easy.
She has put in a lot of work.
Michelin brought this out to me, and I noticed it. There is 365 fear nots in the Bible. You got a fear knot for every day you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that tell you something about how easy it is to be fearful and how to be fearful? So faith without belief,
yes,
is nothing. And you need to have faith and belief. And what do you believe? You gotta believe the good. You gotta believe the best.
Yep.
I got a question for you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Complete this for me. If you are in the beauty industry, I want you to complete this sentence for me. If you are in the beauty industry and you've been searching for something deeper, MPulse Summit is what?
The place to be. You need to get in the room. Get in the room, the place to be, and get in the room.
The place to be. The place to be. MPulse is the place to be. Oh man. I'm sorry. This is why I'm gonna get kicked out of this job, because you don't know how to act. If you're in the beauty industry and you've been searching for something deeper, our girl Fredericka said that MPulse Summit is the place to be. It's the place to be. Let me tell you why. because it's going down September 27th through the 29th. We're going into Charlotte, North Carolina. I need you to be in the building. I need you to see that Joe 225, we rebuilding, we reviving, and we restoring. It's all in the room. That's why we tell you got to get in the room. You got to get in the room.
Gotta get in the room.
Get in the room.
Yes.
Yeah. So we finna get out of here, girlfriend.
Yes,
Okay.
I enjoyed this. This is my first time. I really enjoyed this.
I hope I didn't waste your time, but I know that you gave us something to think about and to get excited about getting in the room. And I'm gonna close it like Micheline closed it. I love you.
I
and
love
it
you
ain't
too.
nothing you can
Nothing
do
you can do about it.
Let's go.